so worried about? You know Mom's gonna pack your stuff anyway. You're what the French call les incompetents. What?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a 100% drugstore holiday Christmas makeup tutorial. I have these really rich metallic berry wine lips with a brown cut crease and just some big lashes. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this because I love complete drugstore tutorials. I think there's so much great stuff out there for such a great price, and so this is just my way of giving you some inspiration and just to let you know that you don't have to spend a lot of money to create a pretty look. So if you want to see how to get this look, please keep on watching. To start off this look, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Erasing Primer. This primer leaves your skin really smooth and silky, so it's an excellent base for your foundation. For my foundation today, I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I'm going to use the Pro Matte on the center of my face for oil control, and then I will be using the Pro Glow on the outer skirts, outer skirts, whatever. I'm going to blend them together using my Damp Beauty blender. To brighten up my face today, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser in shade Illuminate. So I'm going to put that on the center of my face on my highlighted areas, and I'm going to blend that out with a Damp Beauty blender. I wanted to brighten it up a bit more, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, and I'm going to put it on those same areas. I also had a little bit of acne showing through, so I went ahead and put the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light on those acne spots as well. So in a second, you will see my face covered in concealer, but I'm just going to blend it all out. I love the way the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer lays on your skin. It's really pretty. To set all that concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Fix Translucent Powder. This stuff is so lightweight. It looks really good underneath the under eye, and I'm just going to put that everywhere that we put concealer. I'm obviously using a lot of it. For my brows today, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Define and Fill Brow Pencil in Soft Brown, and I am going to trace out the bottom line of my brows. So you guys can see that I just follow the lower line of my brows, and then I follow the upper part. I actually do tend to make my brows pretty thick and crazy, and then I shape them mostly with concealer. But as you can see, I'm just following the natural shape, and I am making them the same thickness from the start of the brow and then to taper at the tail. You guys can pretty much see exactly how I'm doing that, so I'm really not going to talk too much. I'm just going to fill it all in with that brow pencil. And then if I need to fill in sparse areas, I will use a brow powder as well. There you go. I'm just going to fill it all in, and then you can see that the shape kind of like goes too much. Like I make it too big, too long, it looks crazy, but then I shape it with concealer. So you guys can just watch. And that's about it. I think people expect me to have like an extravagant brow routine, but that's pretty much all I do, you guys. To start with my eyes, I'm going to take this Rimmel Quad. I'm going to take the contour shade, the light brown color, and I'm going to take that in my crease with a Sigma E35. Now, since I'm doing a cut crease today, I'm actually specifically focusing this on the hollow of my eye. I am really following my bone structure, and I'm just going back and forth. So I'm going to darken up that color with a lot of layers and really keep it pretty centered. And I'm just going to blow out the edges just a little bit. But you guys can see I'm directly following the shape of my eye for this cut crease. To darken things up a bit, I'm going to take that L'Oreal Quad and I'm going to take a diffuse crease brush from Sigma. This is really tapered. And I'm going to put that dark brown taupey shade right there in the crease. You can see that it kind of like creates a line, and that's totally okay because we are doing a cut crease. So this just darkens up the color right where you want it. I'm going to blend it out a little bit with a fan brush, and then I'm going to go over it all with a little bit of the transition shade that we used in the first place. To cut it, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and a small brush. I'm going to go directly on my lid first. You guys, this is like the easiest way to do a cut crease, I promise you. Follow your natural shape of your lid and then look straight, and then determine if you want to bring your concealer higher and make it a little bit more dramatic. So just start off on the lid first and then go higher. I moved to a smaller brush to get more precision, and you guys can just, see how it goes. It really looks intimidating. Cut creases look intimidating, but until you just do them, just once you do it, you'll see how intimidating it looks compared to what it is actually like. To cover my whole lid, I'm going in with this Milani single eyeshadow, and this is like the generic version of MAC Shroom almost. It's just like an iridescent white. It's not like crazy bright. I decided I want the tail of my cut crease to be a little bit sharper, so I'm just going to go in and clean that up with some concealer. I'm going to take the same eyeshadow and I'm going to highlight my brow bone and also highlight my inner corners. This eyeshadow really isn't that intense, so I did have to layer it quite a bit. To tightline my eyes, I'm going to take the gel liner by Maybelline, L'Oreal. I'll leave it below, but I'm going to make it as tight to my lower lash line as possible. And I decided not to do a wing just because I kind of wanted to keep this like almost a soft cut crease, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be too like intense and too like normal makeup. I kind of wanted to do like a softer holiday look. But I'm going to put that underneath the lower lash line as well, and then I'm going to go over that with the same contour shade that we used above. Really simple, you guys. I'm going to finish it off with that golden shade, and I just thought it would be pretty to have a little bit of a golden flush on my lower lash line. I'm going to coat my lashes in some mascara. This one is Bomb.com. I think it's one of the Miss Mango ones. And then I'm going to go in with that deep gray shade, brown gray shade, and put that directly in the crease for the cut crease. I want it to be the darkest, most intense right before it meets the white to create the most dimension. So I'm just going to go ahead and darken it on both sides. To a tight line, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Smoldering Pencil in brown. And then on my lower lash line, I'm going to use a NYX pencil in white. I didn't really like this one. I prefer the Jumbo pencil in milk, honestly. To contour, I'm going to go in with the NYX blush in taupe, and I'm going to take that on my cheekbones and on my hairline. I did just dye my hair, so if you guys can see discoloration, it's hair dye. To bronze up my face, I'm going to take a duo from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to go crazy with that. I love this bronzing shade. It's so pretty. I'm going to clean up all that bronzer with my beauty blender. I have nothing on my beauty blender. I just used what's left over, like I'm using the leftovers as an eraser. I'm going to use that same mascara on my lower lashes, and then we are moving on to highlight. To highlight, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild illuminating palette, and this is in shade Catwalk Pink, I think. I'm going to highlight all my normal areas. You guys, I really had to layer this a lot, but I do think it's a really decent highlighter from the drugstore for sure. For my blush, of course, I'm going to use Milani Luminoso. This flush right now, this like, oh my gosh, it's so cold and romantic out. Like, that's what this blush makes me think. Like, I just feel like giddy with that blush. For my lips, I'm going to go in with this Milani lip cream. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. It'll be down below. But yeah, you guys, that completes this look. Please let me know if you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas.